Columbus, Ohio, the capital city of the Buckeye State, holds location to a piece of Ohio's past in Thurber House. Thurber House was home to humorist and author and New Yorker cartoonist James Thurber. Thurber's noted throughout the paranormal community for a story in one of his books, The Night the Ghost Got In, covering James Thurber's personal account for paranormal activity that happened in the home he lived in. Thurber House is recorded as being built in 1873, and Thurber and his family were here between 1913 and 1917. Prior to James Thurber was a man named Thomas Tracy Tress. He and his family lived here, and he was a well-known jeweler in the area. One evening, Mr. Tress came home from work and started fooling around with his Johnson revolver. His wife asked him to please stop, but Mr. Tress insisted that it was harmless as it was not loaded. He put the gun to his chest in a joking manner and says, "Look at me," and pulled the trigger. There was a flash as the revolver went off. Thomas Tracy Tress had shot himself, and he later died from the wound.
Thurber House is one of the historic homes of James Thurber, who was an author, humorist, and New Yorker cartoonist. His family lived here between 1913 and 1917, and this is when he was a student at Ohio State University. Many of the stories in one of his most famous books, My Life in Hard Times, were written about his time here in this house. Notably, The Night the Ghost Got In, which, we'll talk about later. This is the front parlor. This would have been where they would have, gathered to socialize. And the ghost story I can tell you from this room is one of the writers in residence. She was staying here. We have a program called the Children's Writer in Residence Program and an Adult Writer in Residence Program. And if you win, you get to live in the attic for a month. So she was one of the writers in residence, and she was here, and she had her dog with her. And her dog would not allow her to go near this corner. And I don't know that she ever saw anything, but the dog always barked at this corner and would not let her go near it. So I'm not sure what that means, but. And I know other people have seen in this mirror here behind them a man, a figure of a man. I've never seen it. I don't want to see it, frankly, but I know that that's something else that has happened from this room. Somebody standing in the parlor in the front hallway here. This room, I don't know if if you've seen the Taps episode, Ghost Hunters. This is the clock that chimed and the door opened and scared one of their cameramen. And the clock doesn't work. According to the show, they found that it had been serviced at one point, but in our time here, we know that it doesn't work. We've never wound it. We actually keep it sticky tacked because one of the hands here likes to droop down. So we know that it doesn't work because we make sure that it doesn't work. And one of the cleaning people witnessed the clock ticking backwards. And another thing that happened, the cleaning people were on their way out one night and they had left a light on in here, and one of them just yelled something, "James, why don't you turn off the lights," or something like that. And let me be clear, James Thurber is not haunting this house. But just as a joke, yelled, "James, turn off the light," and this curio cabinet full of china started to shake. Nothing broke, but it started to shake a lot. Our cleaning people don't come at night anymore because of some things that have happened. The piano has played in the front parlor. Computer screens upstairs have flashed at them. So they don't tend to come here at night anymore. This would have been the dining room, and in James Thurber's story, The Night the Ghost Got In, the ghost would have walked around the table that would have been here. And then the ghost ran up the stairs, and something ran up the stairs, and it scared James, and he locked himself in the bathroom. This is the author's apartment. And it's a little warm up here. Our Amityville windows there. This is where the writer-in-residence stays, and they stay for a month. I don't know if I should be making that noise. Lots of things have happened up here to, various people who have stayed. This is the window that wouldn't stay shut for one of the residents, and it actually flew open. I mean, and on the Well, there didn't used to be just a screen there. They must have taken out the storm window. But this window actually flew open and broke some of the drywall here.
There's lots of claims here to go over, so we're going to go over it and see if we can catch anything here. This is a very anticipated investigation for us, and we're hoping that maybe we can find out if the man who shot himself is still in this house or not.
Is there anybody up here with us? My name's Jim. If you'd like to make a noise, let us know you're here. You don't have to be afraid.
Hear that?
Close.
That sounded like it come from my office again.
Is there anybody here with us? Can you crisscross these if there's someone here? Can you cross one over the other? Can you straighten them out, please? Can you straighten them back out? Straight ahead. If you are a man, can you cross them again if you're a man? If you're a woman, can you crisscross them if you're a woman? So you're a woman?
Now, could you take both of these and point them towards Ann to my left side? Oh, look at that. What? What? Okay, could you straighten them out for me, please? I'll just ask you, if you could straighten them out, I'll just ask you one more question. Okay, then you can ask her whatever you want.
Do you watch us work? Because we're here 5 days a week. You cross them for yes. Leave them straight for no. Are you still here? You crossed them for yes? Maybe they don't want to talk to me.
We're in the Thurber Center right now. It's the building next to the Thurber house. And myself and Kevin, we're going to do a little experimenting here, see how sound travels. We're hearing footsteps and stuff in here. They've also witnessed what seemed to be an apparition standing in the restroom here, the women's restroom. So we're going to check that out, do a little EVP work, see what we can turn up. I'm just here to talk with you. Don't mean you any harm. If you want to come to me and speak, you can do so, or maybe move one of these chairs in this room with me right now. Let me know you're here. Mr. Tress, are you in this building right now? I'm feeling a kind of a cold chill right now. I'd mentioned Thomas Tress. Can you come up to me and speak into my digital recorder, please? If you're with us, Mr. Tress. I've turned on the ghost detector app, and right away I get the word fire. We know there was a fire here that burned down the lunatic asylum that was here. Are you a patient? So who's in here with me right now? Anybody? What the hell was that? So who's in here with me right now? Anybody? What the hell was that? Getting the word funeral. She did say that stuff falls in here. Who's over here with me? It was this freaking wall. This freaking wall made a... Did you hear that? That was loud as shit. You didn't hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. That's what came out.
It was like boom, boom. And that wall over there, it was that freaking wall. Uh-oh, we got the word fire, now I've got the word gas. I know this place was a lunatic asylum. She told me in the history notes, and now it's saying the word gas. Oh, this is pretty cool. Smoke. Smoke, gas, fire.
I don't know, there's some shit going on upstairs.
How cool is that, though? I mean, technically speaking.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
See, that's...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on upstairs, but there's footsteps up there.
This, look at this.
Like a little girl.
I don't know what these words are. I don't know what to make of this thing yet, but look what that one says.
Blind.
Yeah.
Blind.
Is that what those things are?
There's a blind. That separates room from living.
EVP session. Josh and Kevin. Thurber house. Front parlor. This old piano here. Can you play some music for us? Are you scared of us? Well, that's cool. I said, are you scared? This thing popped up and said frightened. No. Can you come down those stairs, please? There's someone up here. Thought I heard a noise. We're back over here in the Algonquin room. Child
Anyone out there?
poses.
Did you like having Donna stay here with you for a month? She was a real nice lady. Did you like having Donna stay here with you for a month? She was a real nice lady.
I've turned on the ghost detector app and right away I get the word fire. We know there was a fire here. So who's in here with me right now? Anybody? What the hell was that? Getting the word funeral. Uh-oh, we got the word fire, now I've got the word gas. I know this place was a lunatic asylum. She told me in the history notes, and now it's saying the word gas. Oh, this is pretty cool. Smoke. Smoke, gas, fire. How cool is that, though? I mean, technically speaking.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
See? That's...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on upstairs, but there's footsteps up there.
Look at this.
Like a little girl.
I don't know what these words are. I don't know what to make of this thing yet, but look what that one says.
Blind.
Yeah.
Blind.
Is that what those things are?
That thing is a blind. That separates room from rooms.
We had some really cool experiences here at Thurber House and Thurber Center. Ghost Detector app giving us relevant words, linking possibly to the fire that took down the lunatic asylum years ago, and the personal experience we caught on film in the Algonquin room, to the 2 EVPs we captured, which were very nice. For more on Thurber House, visit www.thurberhouse.org, and for more on Ohio Paranormal Association, check us out online at www.opaparanormal.com. As for Thurber House and Thurber Center, are they haunted? We leave that for you to decide.